here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, and good morning on this Taco Tuesday and also Halloween. And it's the last day of October already. How's everybody doing this morning? It is a crispy 30 degrees here this morning. Supposed to get into the 40s, and that's high today. Cousin Nola, hello, Cousin Dora. How are you doing? I saw those pictures on Facebook. Lord, you got a lot of glass to choose from, but I guarantee you I would be in heaven going to that damn estate sale. There's a lot to pick from. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. I love the pictures, though. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Harry, well, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing, sir? Long time no see. How you been? Yeah, are you going Halloween trick-or-treating tonight? Getting candy early. Yeah, them stores are going to be busy there. People getting the last minute candy. I don't do all that. Buying Space, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I got candy for the neighbors, and that's it. Got a big old box of 72 count of the Welch's little gummies. And they get a case of it, the whole box. I'll give each family one for their kids. They got two, and one has two, and one has three. So that way you ain't got to worry about them coming knocking on the door, because I'm going to keep the lights off tonight. I know I'm going to be to research and not go broke. Yeah, you right about that. Roy, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So anybody have any major plans today? I see Mr. Jonathan came in. Hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How are you doing? If I say your name correctly, please tell me so. If I didn't, let me know that too. Let's see. Today's calendar events are as follows. At 9 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday, Queen City Picker, that is Tom, goes live. At 10 o'clock, you have a Stacey May W. Catitude with her Crafters Retreat. And we have Save Here First. I'll go live at 11 with Sales from the Sunshine States. And I believe that's with Picky Nikki. 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his Ship Show. Don't forget, today at 12 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday is Dawn and Mary. Two hip chicks go live. And at 1 o'clock is the Booty Chick with her Sales with Friends. At 2 o'clock is Southern Vintage with Gina. 3:30, Buying Space does an unboxing. At 4:50, ooh, that's wrong. I had to change that. It's at 4:10 today. I don't know why I got 4:50 in there. Oh, I know why, because that was last week's time. It's actually 4:10. Today, I'm having my Whatnot comic sale on Whatnot till 7 o'clock. Oh, let's see. Okay, it's supposed to be 7. Darn it, Johnny. What's good to doing? Now where it went. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to be going till 7 o'clock because we're going to do a raid again on Dawn and Mary. Let's see. That'll be 7 o'clock, not 7:10. And that'll be done. Yep. And so that's where I'll be at tonight on Whatnot. Oh, good. I did. Thank you, Jesus. I always worried that I may say somebody's name wrong. Let's see. Only the best little Debbie. I hear that. Let's see. So that's at 4:10 this afternoon. I will be doing my Whatnot sale. That's all comics. I'm almost done listing. I'm still listing on there. I got 57 Byte Nows, and I think I'm at 27 auction style. The last one I did was right before the show, so I couldn't take the pictures for it, but it's there. Let's see. Then we have Dawn's channel with Jean Newhouse and Leslie's Like You Find at 5. Kathy's Corner, KK does her bingo at 6. Janine's solo sell at 6:30. Jeff Crumpler goes in on his live at 6:30. Jeff Crumpler does his like a sale gathering chat. At 7 o'clock is Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Then at 7 o'clock is Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. They go live on their Whatnot. And then at 8 o'clock is Southern Belle with Bargains by Bella. 8 o'clock is Caucasian Sasquatch. Also at 8 o'clock is the Nurse Flipper Cat. And also at 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee, LLC, with her warehouse sale, where everything starts at $1. And that's the calendar events that I have on the calendar for today. And if you go into the community tab, it is the second post in the community tab. And you don't see a show that you're doing and you would like to be on the calendar, please make sure you do make me a comment in that post or send me an email. James, hello, good morning. That's right, let them have it. You can be in a diabetic coma if you eat too much candy. Well, good morning, Becky. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Let's see who's here, who else is here. Let's see here. So last night we had a good bingo. I got all my invoices out yesterday. Everybody who paid, it went out the door. I have 2 more that paid, and that's going out the door today. And I've been listing like a crazy on my comic books. If you go to my Whatnot page, you'll see all the Buy It Nows are set in place. And I also have some of those with Make Me an Offer. And then I have the auction that I'm doing comics with that I'm getting those, going through those now. I got a lot of comics. So it's time to start going through those, get them out of here. So it's just a matter of processing. This is the stack I'm working on now. These two I just got to take pictures of because I already listed these two on the comment. But I'm working on this stack right now. I'm trying to do like 20 at a time. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I love watching and looking and checking it out and checking out what's selling, what's not selling, how much it's selling for. Pam, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? So anybody have any major plans today, being it's Halloween? Not me. I'm going to be on my Whatnot, then I'm going to bed. But I'm going to stay up a little while. We'll do a raid to Dawn and Mary. That was pretty fun last week. So we'll do it again. Also, don't forget, if you are a member of the channel, and I'm always looking to see where I put it. Got so many notes right there on my head, above my head. There are some spots left for November the 7th, which is the members showcase rapid fire round auction. I do have some spots available. If anybody's interested and you are a member, reach out to me and I do have some spots available for that. Staying inside, yep. Snow. I thought you only had a little bit of snow yesterday. Now you got a lot. We're supposed to just get a freeze today. Lilith, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good morning. Well, that sounds like fun buying space. Y'all got about an inch of snow already? No way. What? Wow. Darn. So, Becky, how often do you do your live shows at night and what time do you usually do them? Because I don't see nothing about you being on the calendar yet. Is that something you do on a regular basis? Gonna have a what? Have an inch again today. Wow. Well, y'all can keep it because we don't have any in this forecast yet. Now, we're supposed to go, was it Thursday? We're supposed to be in a deep freeze. Or they call it a hard freeze, where tonight is going to be a light freeze. Not everybody's going to get into light freeze or heavy freeze. Huawei, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Now, it's supposed to be sunny today, but I think the highs today is going to be in the 50s, maybe. Let me look. I looked at the weather, but I looked, like when you're watching the news, but you're not watching the news. It's like after a while they keep repeating it. It's like wah 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 wah. I feel like Charlie Brown sometimes when I watch the news. Yeah. Let's see. Currently they're saying right now at this is not right. It was 36 degrees this morning at 4:30, and currently it is 30 degrees outside. So let me see if I can see the forecast for the day. It looks like we'll be in the 40s today. Tomorrow night will be in the 20s. Then it goes 20, 30, 40, 60. So we're going to be starting in the 30s coming up this week, which is fine with me. Let's see here. So yeah, it's supposed to get up to 47 today. Let's see here. She goes live when she feels like it. Okay. I got you. I go live many days as my afternoon breaks. I ship, list, photo in the morning, and then I have to be a good girl and all my things to do. Hop on live. Oh, okay. So it's like a pop-up kind of thing. Whatever. Okay. Gotta make sure I got my notifications set up on you, because I never hear when you go live. Let's see here. Notifications all. Oh, you don't have a playlist. Oh, there you go. Oh, I see James on now. You've been doing like 2 hours, over an hour. Wow, Patrick. Yeah, you've been doing some lives. I gotta catch up on your channel. Depends on what time it's been, because I'll probably be in bed. Well, look who's here this morning, Miss I Spy a Queen, Anitra. Hello, good morning and welcome. It was nice to finally get to see you live last night. I was just finishing up with bingo, getting some things done, and I noticed you were live, and I was trying to wind down before going to bed, and I noticed you were live, so it was good to pop in your chat last night. I try to do that when I see somebody live. Try to go support them. That is good to know about the snow. I have so many snowsuits for sale. Ooh. Yeah, but Myra be having a party. Myra be partying, it sound like, huh? All right. Party animal. Wait, you're 47 away from 1K? What? Get it. James and Michael and I got chatting the other day. I didn't realize it was 2 hours. Yeah, he was telling me that y'all, yeah, he told me how y'all were talking, and it's like, we were talking about you. It's like, okay, at least y'all leaving some other parcel alone. But yeah, and that's how you get to know people and how to do things. You got to ask, because if you don't ask questions, you won't be able to know what you want to do. But now remember, anytime somebody does something, you just make it your own, because somebody may be doing it one way and it may not work for you. So do it the way you want. You basically do what you got to do to make it work for you. But I know when I first started, OMG, is that Melissa? Yes, it is Melissa. Hello, good morning and welcome, Melissa. How are you doing? Any trick-or-treating or something you got going on at parties today? And there's Jeannie and Mike. Girl, look, I know y'all gonna be finding all kind of stuff after the day. Probably a lot of candy. Yes, happy Halloween. To me, it's just another day. You all are such an incredible community to be willing to share knowledge. And that's the way I am, and a lot of people are in this community. I know there's some of the bigger, I call bigger channels. I'm not big. I'm not a big channel. But I do notice that a lot of times they will charge you like for a book or something, or like Patreon and stuff like that. I share as much as I can when there's questions. But if you're a member, I do go over and above more than I would on live. And that's more of on hands, helping you, sharing more time after, like after the show and stuff like that I can do that. Johnny, I am surprised you are not dressed. Oh, no, not me, boo. No. Oh, no. I don't. The last time I dressed up for Halloween, let me think about that. It was Robin and I went to a Halloween party when we first met and got together. So that would have been probably in 2016, 2017-ish. I still have those costumes. And no. To me, that's just too much. I don't like all that clothing and stuff. At the bottom of the screen in the chat, unless you're on the phone, that word join, when you hit the word join, it'll give you the different tiers. I have a little video, and then I have the different tiers and what each tier includes. And that's how you do it and set it up that way, either on the computer or on your phone. The little word that says join. And in the chat at the bottom, there's like a little dollar sign or a little dollar bill or something at the bottom of the chat itself right now, and you can do it that way as well. Gotta buy a membership. I didn't say you got to. I said for those who are members, I do go out of my way more than I would on the morning show, is what I said. I didn't say you got to. You ain't gonna do nothing but live, die, and pay taxes. No, I used to dress up a lot back in the day. I don't get too old for that. I don't like all that heat and all that, I remember when I was young in school, we used to go to the grave sites on my grandmother and grandfather's down in the Bayou area, and we'd bring flowers and stuff like that on the day of Halloween, because of All Souls Day and All Saints Day. And I was dressed up as Dracula from school, so right after school, I had these big old stilts, dressed up as Dracula, going to the cemetery. Girl, I had so much fun. We don't do that no more, but yeah. Oh my God. Good morning, Mark and Mike. Thank you so much. He just gifted 5 memberships. 5. An I Spy Queen. Tracy at TNT. Boo, Simone. Simon says, let's make a deal. Susie. Y'all all just got members gifted from Michael and Mark from 2 old guys, Vintage and Resell. So I'm going to do this one time real quick. Thank you very much, Michael and Mark. Thank you all so much. Greatly appreciate it. It's time for the morning chair dance. This is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let them have. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it. With no problem. Let them have it.
And thank you so much, Mike and Mark. And this is for all the new members, all 5 of y'all who just got gifted. That includes I Spy Queen, Tracy TNT, Boo Tubes, Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, and Susie Dragonfly. These are for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
And thank you so much. And look, Roy, this is scary enough. That's why I don't dress up. I'm going to dress up today, and I got this very nice cowl pajama set. I'm putting, girl, you're going to be nice and warm with that one. Touchman, hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How you doing? If I start feeling better, just getting over an ear infection, I will really think about dressing up. Okay. I wonder how many people are going to be doing videos and dressing up tonight. Renee, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Oh, we got a new member. Becky, thank you very much for becoming a member. Congratulations. And guess what? Greatly appreciated. And this is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let them have. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it. With no problem. Let them have it.
And And this also is for you, now you remember.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. And Glenn, not hashtag Glenn, it is Craig. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Let's put in hashtag not Glenn. Let's do that, because Glenn ain't here yet. I agree, a lot of people don't need to be done. Well, thank you, James. You're just so kind. Patrick, hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good morning. Meg, hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes. Headed to Jennifer. There you go. Thank you very much for dropping that. I sent an email to two others, but I'm not sure if that's your email correct. Mark, could you drop your email for Roy, the Booty's sweetheart, Bootsy's sweetheart? Roy's asking for your email. He's thinking he might have the wrong email. So if you can drop that for him, please. Thank you. All right. What's up, Todd? Hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How you doing? Are you going to be dressing up on your costume for your show today? I don't know why this is doing this from StreamYard. I don't know what it does if I put it in the chat. It's probably not what wouldn't work. All right, that's Jennifer's YouTube channel. Here is Jennifer's Etsy store. And here is her buy her milkshake. I know James, Patrick and all has been dropping the links, but you know what? I got to do it. I got to do it. I feel like I have to. But all she does, she never drops her own links. All right. Now I'm going to give you the link for the show. If y'all would like to come on up, bring your cup. And let's see, open a new tab. I don't know why they add that to whatever I use in StreamYard. But there's the link if you would like to come on up. Also, don't forget this coming week, actually it's next week. There's several shows that I will be on as guest. This Sunday, I will be on with, why do I have Kenny at 8? Who in the hell is Kenny? Oh, I'm in the wrong month. Oh, yeah. This Sunday, I will be on with Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale with Touchman on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. The Tuesday, we have our rapid fire round, so it means I only have a few spots left. If you want to be on there, you got to let me know. If you're a member, you can become a member, a guest on that show. It's a 30-minute time slot. And then the 10th, I will be on at 6 o'clock. Oh, I know why. At 2, I'm going to start at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I will be on with Dawn Southern Finds Dawn if they're still having their show on the Fridays. That's at 3 o'clock Fridays, every other Friday. So I will be on there as a guest. Deals of the Dawn at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. That's right, they did change it. It was at 2. And then I'll be on with Yarn Again. Her and Arts and Crafts is doing a crafts. I don't always say crafts. I don't know why. They're doing an auction anniversary and birthday for Yarn Again, and that'll be the 10th. I'm all over the place with my calendar. I don't know why I just did that. They're on at 3 o'clock, and that's if they don't change it. And that's what I have right now. Oh yeah, and on the 14th, I'm on with the Friends Selling with Friends on Mark's channel. So I got a good bit going on the next couple of weeks. And of course, Whatnot. I got to do another Poshmark. I want to. So I want to get that out scheduled and get going. And I'm trying to do the Whatnot every Tuesday, except for the first Tuesday. I'll do the other show because I don't want to have to jump into another show. I'm dressing up like a wrinkled old man. Pretty scary. That's what I said too. That's why I don't wear a costume. I don't need that. Oh, there you go, Roy. How you been doing, Melissa? Good to see you. Miss. Yeah, good to see you, Melissa. A glove today. Hello, Stacy. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Have a great day, everyone. All right, Jeannie and Mike, y'all have a good day too. And again, don't forget to check out the calendar in the community tab. If you're on a regular scheduled program and you would like to be on the calendar, please let me know. And if you'd like to come on up and promote your channel, or you have any questions you would like to discuss, you're more than welcome to come on up. The link is at the top of the chat. I do ask that you leave your camera on so I can verify that it's you. Once I go to announce who it is coming up, you can also take your camera off if you choose to. What did Stacy say? His costume is not Santa's holiday. I want to dress up as a princess, but I don't have the dress, just the tiara. Yeah, they were saying on the news, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. They were saying that how people are spending more money than usual on Halloween in the past years. And it's like, wow. But they're also going to like different parties and stuff like that. So that's why. But you got to go start somewhere. Oh, cool, Patrick. That ought to be cool. You need to video that one. Anybody has any questions about any particular platforms? There was something I wanted to talk about, and I did not write it down. What was it? Let me look at my notes. Nope, I did not write my note down. I can't remember what it was supposed to talk about. It was something I was doing yesterday. I was like, oh, that'd be a good topic. Let's see. In between. Quit my place by watching Johnny now. Let's go. Very good. Okay. If that's what you want to wear, hey, you do you, boo. Like I always say, you do you, boo. Oh, you talking about when I was wearing my costume? No, I was wearing those it was like the black shoes that had the stilts, I think they were called. They had the whole bottom was like really high, like in the disco days. I had a pair of those. Yeah, but not, they weren't pink. They were black. Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. Your package is going out this morning. Label's already on it, ready to go. And thank you so much. I had a good time doing those. I think the reason people are spending more is because prices are so. Yeah, you're right about that. That's the first thing I said when I heard that news. Because you know darn well, I was laughing. I did for yesterday. A video came up. It was one of the short videos from Ella, and she was taking a stroll in the Dollar Tree. She said, nobody told me. I wanted to go through. I thought, you know how when you talk, I got to tell all about this tomorrow. It's like, where have you been? Under a rock? She said nobody told her that it went from $1 to $1.25, so they shouldn't be calling it the dollar store no more, the Dollar Tree. I said, girl, that's been going on for a few years now. It's like, you can tell Ella don't get out. She gets all those pallets and never goes out to the store. $1.25. And she said, I didn't know that. Nobody told her. We've been talking about that forever. I was late this morning. Is your what? Not today. Yes, it is, Lilith. It'll be at 4:10. It's already set up. It's already there, and I already got listed items. I just, right before the show when I went live, I was on number 27, but I also have 57 buy it nows, with some are anything over $10. I do have make an offer. Well, hello, Ron. How are you doing? I'm dressing up as an old man. You too? Now, are you going on as a grumpy old man or just an old man? I don't know how if I can be a grumpy old man. I am still wearing my costume from last year. That's what I'm talking about. You got to buy no new costume. Yeah, the $1.25 tree. Ella was surprised because everything was $1.25. I was like, girl, where you been? On the rock? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, girl. I am so glad, y'all. I have to say this because I was panicking. I was trying to get all this. Deborah made a special order with me on those microwave bowls that I do. And I do that every now and then when somebody wants some special orders. And I'm over here like, oh my God, I'll never get these done before the first week of November. I'll never get them done. I misread the first one, so I emailed and said, I'm emailing you to verify how many actually do you need. It's like, thank God, because I was on my next one already, just finished another one. It's like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm done with this order. It's going out the door. Yeah, I did not read that really well. I mean, so thank God, though, because I would have been all over it, making more than I needed, which is fine. I could have sold them. Which platform does everyone sell on? Mainly, my main one is Etsy. I'm sorry, eBay. But I do tend to now sell more on Posh because it's easier to list and faster to list. But my and everybody in the chat, the question is which platform everyone sells on most live, eBay, Poshmark, or here. Again, I do eBay. That's the first one I started with. What about everybody else? I hope to live enough to shop at the $3.99 store. They even have any more left? I'll never forget, there was a place called TGIF. That was the biggest place we used to go to in shopping. I got all my school supplies there too. School clothing and stuff like that for school. Thinking of creating an afternoon show, open mic talking about whatever topics come up for the day. Okay. There's Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Glenn. How are you doing? Good to see you. Patrick says he sells mostly on eBay. TGNY. Yep. My grandmother, poor baby, she could never say TGNY. She used to say TNGY. Rest her soul. Bootsy, so you like Q4 next year? So if anybody has any questions about any particular platform that you sell on, reach out. Not Craig. Yep. We called TGNY totally gross and yucky. Well, the one we had in our area was a really nice one. Really good quality clothes that we had where we lived. I mean, there wasn't a lot of great, because towards the end, they were really getting nasty. So we just stopped shopping there. But I was a kid. eBay, Etsy, window down. I'm winding down. Yep, I'm the same way, Deborah. I'm winding down Amazon. I just got a lot of single items left now that I need to start working on those. Last week and week before, I got everything down that I had multiples of, and it's already listed on other platforms. Now I just got to work on those single books that I have left. Oh, I got you now, little Debbie. I got you now. That took me a while. Squirrel. And I don't have a window to look out of, so, but yeah. What is everybody doing anything special tonight? Any special events on YouTube? I saw, which I have to save and watch. I already saved and watch later. Glamwaz did a live spooky Halloween story thing last night. I was in bed already, so. But yeah, I'm winding down my Amazon. I'm closing it out. I just got to hurry and get all those books out of there and balance them with my inventory so I can turn around and close Amazon, because I'm tired of paying that little $39 a month. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Andrew. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, I just got a few more books left. I gotta start taking those out, but I'm gonna pull them out of my inventory while I'm doing it, so I know how to relist them and that way I can close out Amazon. Because I'm tired of paying that extra every month and ain't nothing happening. Then every time I turn around, they're pulling my items down because they're saying I'm too high, and I'm the lowest already as it is. It's because Amazon's starting to fill up the stores with their stuff, and they're selling those items. So therefore, because of that, they're inactive, making my items inactive. So I'm gonna show them, instead of just making it inactive, I'm just gonna pull them all. When I first started, it was great. I would sell out on everything I would list. Now, this whole year it's not good with Amazon. How do you know they too high a drug test? You're so funny. But then they pulled my items and said it's inactive because of my price. So I go to look up the pricing, like I go to look up what I have listed and see what else is listed on Amazon. 9 times out of 10, when I do that, it's got Amazon selling those products now. So that's basically why our products are getting inactive. And the little buyback or the buy box, that's a joke. Now, don't get me wrong, I buy on Amazon, but I use up my gift cards and stuff like that when I get those. That's what I buy when I get my items, through a gift card. Just like with what's that other place, Starbucks? I don't go there unless I have a gift card. Like I still got a gift card from last year. I still haven't finished using it yet. I just don't go to Starbucks. Every now and then when we're traveling on the road and we stop through like a rest stop that has a Starbucks, I'll use it for myself and Robert. But every time I get a gift card, I just add it to that same one card, virtual card on my phone. Because I don't know, I got my own coffee at home. Why pay for that much for that coffee just for the name? All right, Craig says, let's see here. Amazon is a data company. Once they see that something sells well, I think they start selling it and they can control it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing. Now, it took me a while to get on that. Trust me, it took me a while to think about getting on Amazon. But another thing I heard was a lot of people were having issues with when they were sending their products in for, what is it called? FBA? FBM? No. Where they had to send in their products to Amazon. Well, I did FBA, where I basically did my own. And I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to be emptying out my store, and I'm almost done. It's a lot of work to get everything out of that inventory, making sure you got the inventory so you can do it. Same here. I've had my Starbucks card for 3 years now. Yeah. It's just, I ain't paying for the name. FBA. Yep. And I was doing FBM, where I would keep it in my house and I would ship it out. Yeah. Yeah, I was FBM. And I hear a lot of people with FBA where if something to do with, they were having to pay extra for storage, and after a while they would have to pay to get it sent back to them or something like that. That's why I didn't do FBA. I'd rather control it myself and I can ship it out as fast as it comes in, which I had no problem with. I've had a good rating on that. It's just that I can't see spending the money when nothing's happening now, because Amazon's starting to sell all the same stuff, and so they keep saying that your prices are too. You got to be competitive. So you got to drop your prices. Well, how much low do I have to go? When I already got it wholesale, I'm already at or below, closer to my. You keep dropping, making me drop it, and now I'm going closer to what I paid for it. No, I ain't. That's like paying somebody to take it from me. No, I don't do it that way. I don't do business that way. Yeah. Yep, only you get a certain amount of cubic feet on sales history. Yeah, exactly. And that's a lot of work. Now, if I had a warehouse, maybe, but no. Cold this morning, 47 there. It's 31 here. And I hope the sun comes out to where it stops drizzling, because it rained. It started Sunday afternoon. Something like that, and it's been like that all day yesterday, and again this morning when I woke up, it was still drizzling. Zeus, hello, good morning, and welcome. Sold on Amazon. Have sold on Amazon since early 2000s. Are you still selling on Amazon, Craig? And are you doing FBA or FBM? All right, y'all. We have Crocodile Dundee coming up on the stage. Lost down under. Oh my God. In costume. Here's James.
I know my rights. What are you talking about, boy? Oh, don't make me start already. Oh.
That's right. You know, if I can make anybody laugh in a day, I've done my job, and I think I've just done it.
Yeah, I think you made yourself laugh, Johnny. Jeez.
Oh, I couldn't help
Oh
myself.
my gosh, I'm crying already. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. We were supposed to get snow today in Chicago.
Had a coffee.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the camera at my lake house, and the camera, I thought, because it was at night, of course, I thought it was snow, but it wasn't snow. So, yeah, I didn't see any there. Well, hello, Sydney. How are you doing? Actually, good afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I believe you're overseas in Australia or UK. Or am I totally wrong about where you at? But I think I'm thinking too.
You're talking about FBA and Amazon, how they changed, and they when I was in it, it started where they didn't charge storage, and then they changed the policy to where, okay, if you have a duplicate item, we will charge you storage for those items.
Right.
And then they got back to the point to where they're charging storage for everything, and they said, if you want, you can have your items returned to you for 50 cents for each item, or we can throw them away for, I think it was 10 cents or 15 cents per item. And at that time, I had thousands and thousands of books in their inventory. And it was just, oh my gosh. Yeah. They had changed their policy so much to where it was chasing the smaller sellers out.
Well, like Craig said, I'm noticing that when I get a notification, my item has been pulled or sent to inactive because my prices are too high. So I go in and look at it, and I take my item that I'm looking at, and I do a search on Amazon. What's the first thing I see coming up? And when you get the list of what's the most selling, Amazon pops up as they're selling the most. So I know that's what it is. And then when you go to look at what's the buy box, it's like, I cannot go that low because that is cutting into very little of my profit as it is. If I go that low, even though I may buy things wholesale, it doesn't make any sense.
Not yet, Craig, but yes. But no, that's how it was. How the U.S. Amazon was. Again, I started out way early, before
we know that,
Craig. That was back when they only did books. But yes.
Oh, we have someone else coming in costume. I'm trying to figure out what the costume is. It could be a frog or... Yeah, it looks like a frog. Or is it a bumblebee? No, a ladybug. Okay, I think it's a ladybug, y'all. So here's none other than Miss Ladybug herself, the new face of YouTube. I was told she had the best hair in YouTube. That's none other than Becky.
I just got jealous of James, and I thought I would come on and have a giggle with you guys. Look at my little wings.
That's just too cute.
Cute.
I found this out at the Goodwill bins 2 weeks ago.
Yes, indeed. Little Debbie, who else is?
I dare you to go walking around like that all day.
I will too.
So
this is my normal hat.
Well, you still look like Crocodile Dundee.
This one I got from Mexico. Yeah,
I believe it. So you have any plans for the day? Anything special? You got to work or?
Me, I'm going to the gym later. That's why I have actually underneath all this, I have my gym hair.
Okay.
What else? I'm listing, I'm photographing, and then I have 2 little kids, so I'm taking the girls out trick-or-treating.
Now, do you sell or you work from home? Or you a full-time reseller? Yep,
full-time reseller, and mostly on Posh, but I'm also on eBay and then Mercari, Depop. I haven't done live yet. That's what I'm waiting to pull the trigger on live. I think I'm ready.
Now, how is Depop for you?
What's that?
How is that Depop for you?
Terrible.
I hear a lot of bad things about it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so I haven't had a bad experience. I just haven't had many experiences, and I use Flip. You guys know Flip, like the cross listing.
I use it. Yep.
So they don't have Depop on there yet, so I kind of don't put a lot of things on Depop.
Soon.
I know, but they've been saying that for a while. We're waiting.
Posh. They kept saying that for Posh and Etsy, and it finally came through. So yeah.
Yeah, and Etsy, I would do more on Etsy, but the fees, like it kind of makes me a little salty to pay for.
30 cents for 3 months. So that's 10 cents a month.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be bitter about it. I also don't see as much traction there. Like if it was worth it, and I do have quite a bit of vintage, so I want to put more there, but yeah. So
Well,
mostly,
I do. One of the things I don't like about Macari is that if you go to give someone a discount, like bring it down for like say 10%, it tells you no, you got to go between this amount and that amount. Well, I'm
they've
not
changed
doing
that.
that amount. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
they changed that a little bit now. It's a little bit more flexible. You can make an offer. They didn't change it fully, but it's a little bit more flexible with how you can make an offer out of those 10, what is it, 10, 20, 30 or 10, 15, 20? Like
I
they
don't
give
even
you
get
the
that right
percentage.
now. It makes me, when I go to put a total in,
Yeah.
it's in red. You got to be between this number and that number, or you won't let you do it.
Or you won't get it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
But if you think about it, that kind of helps us a little bit too, because there's not as many lowball offers there because it literally will not let the buyer put a lowball offer.
But what I'm saying though, if I want to only give somebody 10% off, and like there's two people right now looking at one of my quotes on Etsy, on Macari. Now I want to give them 10%, but when I go to give them a discount, for example, it's $295. I want to give them say $250 or $245. It won't let me go anything above say $220 because it's telling me I cannot go any higher than $220 to give them a discount. Well, that's a large discount compared to what I want to give.
Right.
So it's actually cutting into my cost of what it cost me to make the quilt.
Right. So do you end up then not giving a discount at all, right? Because
I'm not going that low. No, there's no way.
I've been there before.
Yeah. So as of right now, it's still doing that to me when I go to make offers.
No, that part hasn't changed. Yeah.
No, I don't like that. I wish I can be at 10, 20, 30, or 35, 40, whatever I can actually do that, but it's not allowing me to do a percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. My biggest beef with Mercari, in addition to not having much promotion, like they don't have as many viewers and shoppers and whatever, but you are locked in. You can only promote those 10 items per day. And by the way, if you don't take advantage of that, I recommend everybody just goes in and just do your daily 10. But why am I limited to 10? If I have a closet that's, over 1,500, I can only choose 10 of those to lower the price on. Now, granted, you can lower the price on anything. It's just that those 10 get like highlighted, and that bothers me. I've actually like written into them before, but
I need to see what mine's set up on. I forgot. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I've been concentrating more on Whatnot and Posh and my online auctions that I just kind of put it aside. All right, Mark, let's see here. Tommy, hello, good morning and welcome. Don't forget, Tommy goes live today at 7. Which one y'all doing today, Tommy? Are y'all still going live at 7? I hope they're promoting like I know, and I don't.
Tommy should get in here. I haven't seen Tommy in so long.
Just put everything at 50% more in the beginning and then offer 10% off. No, I no. I don't know how some people do that even with eBay. They raise the price up and then they run a sale. Like they'll raise their price up by 15% and run a 20% sale, or 20 and run a 15% sale. That would drive me nuts. Because then after the sale's over, you got to go back and change it. No, that's too much work.
By the way, Johnny, it's pronounced Myers.
I know now that I see it, but when I first saw it in the chat, I didn't think about being Myers. I only go to their store when we're at the lake because that's the only place I know where it's at.
Luckily, we got one very close to us where I get these for my Keurig machine, my coffee.
The K-Cup. From $295 to $250. Wow, that's a tad more than 25. That's my point. Yeah. But it tells me when I go to make an offer to somebody, like I have 2 watchers on a quilt right now. I want to send them offers, but when I go to make them the offer, even at $250, it tells me no, I can't go any higher. I can't go any lower than $220. So in other words, when I go to bring it down, it's telling me no, you got to have it at least $220 or lower. But no, because that's even more than 25% off. No, you can't do that. So anyway, all right, we're going to where it went. We are going to do jewelry. Thinking about changing the time out of prime time. We're doing
sometimes they like 8 o'clock, so changing the time.
Time out of prime time. Weren't y'all on at 7? I don't know. I buy food at Myers once a week.
They do. They have good prices, and that's what I was going to say. These K-Cups, usually they're like $1 a piece. If you get a package of 12s or 24s or whatever. Myers has 120 of these in a box for $3.99. So it's like 30 cents a piece. Less
That's
than
not
30.
bad.
Less
We have
than,
a place up here called Ocean State Lot. Ocean State Lot. And they have those big boxes of like 100, but we pay like $24.99.
Yeah.
If you do a box of 50, it's like 19 something or 17 something. So yeah.
Yeah, I like it because
I like that in eBay on higher priced items, they let you send offers as low as 5%. Yes, that they do. I like that. Geneva, hello, good morning and welcome. I was a manager at Myers. Loved it. I love the place. There's some things you can find there you can't find at other grocery stores. I can tell you that much already. Susie, hello, good morning and welcome. And by the way, you have been gifted membership from Two Old Guys, Vintage and Resale today in the show today. Congratulations. So yeah, and the thing about the discounts is I don't mind giving discounts. You know, I want to be able to control that. But when you're telling me you got to do it between this and this, then no, I can't. No, you cut into my profits. Especially,
you know what else is a weird thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Something that is, I don't know if it's like a glitch with Mercari or if it just is how the platform is set up, but so like, let's say I just put up a new item and it's a really hot item and a lot of people are liking it. Let's say I send an offer to liker, like number one who came in, and let's say it's whatever that is, 10% off or whatever. Then liker number two comes in. And if I want to send another offer, it says two things that bother me. One, you can't send another offer for like 24 hours or something. I'm like, well, the offer that's active is on the first guy. Why should the second guy have to wait?
Yep.
So that's the first thing. Second thing is then when you do send the next offer, it has to be lower by another 10% than that first offer. So I'm like, well, this is so stupid. So it's very clunky in that respect. And I will say, like, my philosophy on Mercari is with Flip, the cross-listing software, I can just click a few more buttons when I'm cross-listing to eBay, and now it's on Mercari as well. So I kind of like set it and forget it. I do my daily 10 and then don't think about it. Maybe I get 2-3 sales a week, and that kind of fills in the gaps. Sometimes the sales are for much higher because I don't play with the pricing as much over there. So I'm like pleasantly surprised. I showed it on my live the other day. I had this nice sale. I think it was for Halloween, but it sold for way more than it would have sold. Here, look, this stovepipe hat, kind of a 4th of July thing. Just a felt hat sold for $34 because I put the price in there and then didn't play with it. And it was down to like $12 or something on Poshmark. So I get an occasional, wow, this is nice. And then I don't think about it. And that's what Mercari does for my business. So it's one of those things that's there, but not a big deal.
Like I told you, you gotta stop questioning why it sells. You just see that it sells. So just
there you go.
Say thanks and next.
Yep. Thanks, Mercari.
Hello, Ryan. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Robin. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. Let's see here. I'm seeing if there's any questions getting caught up in the chat here. Everybody's saying hello. I like being pleasantly surprised. Actually, not really. Sounds about right, Patrick.
Patrick.
That's Patrick for you. And Jennifer just dropped my Whatnot sale link for today at 4:10. That's today at 4:10. Whatnot sale today at 4:10. There's my link. So that if you want to catch it, it's going to be comics. I already have a lot listed on there. I got more to finish. I'm gonna get as much as I can listed on there because I already have, I think, 57 buy it nows, and on anything over $10, I do have them make me an offer on those, which I like that feature. I just saw it when I was setting it up for this show. So everything I have listed as buy it nows, anything over $10 is a buy it now, make me an offer. And then I have, I think it's 27 as of this morning, right before the show, that I got listed on regular. I've been up since 2:20 this morning. I got up this morning. I said, okay, it's time to get to work. I got to get this done. So I did. I got them done. All right.
I don't know how you do it.
We got non-current cups, and they broke the same pieces of our current piece. Yeah, and that's one of the things about, you got to watch that, because if you're using certain non-name brand ones, it can do that to your coffee maker, your Keurig, and it won't be under warranty if you do, because it won't. Yep. And as we will be doing, by the way, after my show today, we are going to do again like last Tuesday, we're going to do a raid where we're going to go over to Dawn and Mary's, 2 Hip Chicks at 7 o'clock.
By the
Especially
way,
if you like the vinyls.
Becky, I had some bulgogi last night.
Bulgogi.
Yeah, it was bulgogi chicken.
Yum. Did you make it in your air
They
fryer?
had at Aldi's, is the other grocery store here, and yeah, it was just throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes. That's the recommended thing. It had a pouch. You could either boil it, the whole pouch, or just microwave it. So I did that with some jasmine rice. Oh, it was so good.
One of the best meals of my entire life was at this bulgogi place. It was high on this mountain that you had to like risk your life to get there, and it was so remote, they didn't speak any English, so you just pointed and like crossed your fingers and hoped it was something that should be consumed, but it was so good.
In New Orleans, we had a little place where they had a lot of that Mexican food, and I loved it because they had a hot deli area, but they also had the pastry section. Oh my God. It was so good. Now, I have to say, my first experience with Aldi's was up here. Robert was out of town, and I heard a lot about Aldi's. Got to go to Aldi's. Got to go. So I did. And usually when I go shopping, I did a shopping cart, okay? Or some of us call it buggies. Well, I did not grab one because I saw that you had to put a quarter in it. I said, I'm not using no damn quarter.
You get it back?
Yeah. I didn't know that. It's like, how sad is that you got to pay a quarter to go shopping in their store? Like,
and you have to bag it yourself or put it in boxes yourself. Yeah.
Oh, no. I let that shopping cart there. I went in there, I looked around, I walked right out with nothing in my hand.
You're so funny. That's how I am with when they try to make you buy the bag.
So much stuff I wanted to get. It's like, no, no, I can't do it.
Not for a quarter.
Then I tell Robert when he gets back home after he was out of town for work, and he comes back, and I tell him, I said, why they charge you 25 cents to use a shopping cart? I said, I see him, the little slots in there to get them. He said, but you get it back when you get done. You got to get it out. It's yours. Well, I didn't know that. Wow, that's why I didn't buy nothing.
I wonder how much business they've lost. I wonder how many other people think the same way and they lose business because of it.
Now, I did go in and take a look, but I didn't buy a damn thing. I said, you're going to make me pay a quarter for a shopping cart. My wife
was asking, what is bulgogi? It's marinated strips of beef in a spicy sweet sauce. How would you describe it?
Yeah, bulgogi is like a style of cooking, actually, and then I think you can like apply any food, like any protein. So it's Korean, which is Koreans, in my opinion, Korean cuisine has its own unique flavor. Like it's Asian, obviously, but they use different spices. There's a lot of like fermented kind of like kimchi type flavors. They like their hot sauce too. But bulgogi itself is just like a style of Korean dish I guess it's mostly steak, but it could be chicken, like you had chicken, and sticky and spicy.
Yes.
And yummy.
The pan they cook it in almost looks like a sombrero, where they have the sauce in the bottom rim, and the meat they put up on top of like the cone to baste it. And yeah, it just takes a long time to cook. I was usually when you go to a Korean restaurant, they don't have it on the menu. You have to special order it, and they say it takes about 45 minutes. So,
yeah, when I went to the bulgogi house, it was like that was the experience. You were there, you take your little shoes off because that's how you do in Asia, and you they give you like little slippers, and you sit on the floor or on this big bulgogi table, and you are in it for the evening. I mean, it's like a thing to do, but you cook and you drink and you commune, and it's just a whole experience. But you're cooking your own food with the chopsticks over the bulgogi grill thing, and
if they tell me I gotta sit on the floor, I'll never get up. It's like I'm falling and I can't get up. Lord Jesus, I have a hard time sitting on the floor.
We're definitely not used to it. Yeah, they're used to it, but our backs, we're not used to it.
No. All right. Do we have any other questions coming up? Because we're going to go ahead and get a raid. What was his channel name again? Queen. Let me go back to the calendar because that's the only one I remember. Queen City Picker. Also, don't forget at 10 o'clock, you have Say Some AW Catitudes. And at 11 o'clock is Saved Here First Allah. But at 9 o'clock, Queen City Picker Tom live. And he does that every Tuesday and Thursday. So definitely want to raid their channel. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Oh, wait. Sounds like fun. Never experienced anything like it. I haven't either. The salmon at Aldi's is so good that we got 2 full size. What?
Yes. Aldi's is great
Wow.
for certain things and cheaper prices, and other things are not.
See, I didn't know they had all that food, because when I went to the one here where, well, it's like 30 minutes away from us, is the closest one. I didn't see a lot of, well, I guess because I didn't only stayed like in the middle of the aisle. I kind of like scanned everything and left, but I didn't see no actual meat departments and stuff like that. I guess I didn't really go all the way through the store. So I guess
That's one of the things I
guess now that I not get my quarter back, I can go back and check it out. I still can't believe I did that. It's like, well, I'm not paying no quarter.
just go to somebody that's going out of the store with all their stuff and just follow.
Oh no, they kept that shopping cart to their car, and then they bring it back. It's like, oh, okay, I ain't paying no quarter for that.
Johnny, I want to judge, but I'm that way when, like, so I live near the state of Delaware where you have to bring your own bags. They don't have plastic bags anymore. And I am that way with the bags. I'm like, I'm not buying a bag. I'm not buying it. And I live in Pennsylvania and we still have bags. So I always forget. And I'm that lady who will put all the groceries single in my trunk, and then blueberries are rolling all over the place because I'm not paying for that stupid bag. And I'm like, Becky, you need.
Now, one thing I do recycle. Like when I first started shopping up here, when we moved up here, they say plastic or paper because they are trying to get away from using plastic. So one of the main marketplace I go to, they give you brown bags. So what I do is I keep them and I reuse them.
Right.
And then because they always double bag them. I don't know why. It's just a habit what they do. So I take and keep them double bagged, and I fold them and bring them every time I go. And then if the outer bag gets torn, I just replace it with another good bag that I have on the side and keep recycling them.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I keep that in my trunk so I don't forget. Let's see. You have to take your own bags too, Johnny. Yes, I always do. I'm used to that. I live in Delaware back here. No plastic bags sucks. They're getting away with that here too. They're going to.
Jennifer, are you in Delaware? Oh
yes,
my gosh. We need to compare notes.
Well, you know, Harry's not that far from there. Harry Humstone's not that far from there.
Who? Harry who?
Harry Humstone.
Oh, I saw him in the chat
right there by
before.
the bridge between Delaware and Pennsylvania.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I have new friends. Yay. Look at you, Johnny, bringing people together.
Oh, I love it. I love it when we meet up with other people too. Yep, she said Newark, Delaware.
No way. She's like 15 minutes. My girl
Harry lives in Middletown.
Harry's in Middletown. Yeah, that's like, I don't know, 45 minutes from me. Wow. All right, we're gonna get together. That's it.
Harry usually goes live on the weekends and on Friday nights. You ought to check out his channel.
I subscribed to a bunch of new people today. Jennifer, who's
he was
awesome
in the
with
chat
all
at the beginning when he came in.
link.
Usually he does a little drive-by with his little car.
I'm gonna have
I keep the reusable bags in my trunk, and then when I go to the store, I just bring, just like the bottles. We use a lot of plastic bottles, but over here they charge you 5 cents, and you got to bring it back because you don't. Robert says, "We'll just bring." Somebody said, "Oh, just bring it to the recycle," but no, I want my 5 cents.
Yeah, amen. Every little bit. That's why
you're laughing, but you know what? A whole garbage bag, the outdoor lawn and garbage bags, when you fill those up, that's about $6-7 when you fill up and bring it in every week. Yeah, girl, give them a 5 cents bag.
You're preaching to the choir because we're all in it. We're all selling used junk. Like we're all selling other people's used stuff that they throw away. We're like, oh, there's money in that. So you're preaching to the choir.
Harry's link. I just look at it this way: you got to make a joke out of things like that, because if not, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go insane. You know.
Amen.
Let's keep exactly. And I use them in my car. I keep a bag full of them. But a lot of times I'll even reuse, like if the outer bag is torn because it's brown bags, I just recycle them, put them in the recycle bin, and I take 2 good ones and put them back together until I run out of those and I get more. But I use a lot of reusable bags. I sub to people too today. Yeah. And that's the best thing about it. Don't forget, when you are, Jennifer is dropping links, just don't subscribe. Make sure you go back, watch those videos, leave those comments, give them a thumbs up, and let them know where you found them. You know, that's one of the biggest things that people see when you're making those comments. I met you today in So-So's chat. It was nice to meet you. Looking forward to watching more of your content. Something like that, just to give them that some kind of content of comments. So yeah, just don't subscribe. Make sure you do all of that too. And so before we go, Becky, what do you have going on today? Or you have anything that you might plan on doing for this week on your show, on your channel?
Yes. So first of all, can I just say thank you thank you for everything. Like, I feel like we're new friends, but I feel like we're also old friends. You're
Right.
easy to chat with, but just the community that you have fostered. Patrick, I don't know if he's still here. He said, you gotta talk with Johnny. And then James is like, you gotta talk with Johnny. And Michael's like, you gotta talk to Johnny. And now I'm talking to Johnny. But also, so yesterday I felt like being on and hearing so much about live selling was like so educational and informative for my business. And now today I feel like I have new friends who live 15 minutes from my house. So I just couldn't be happier. But aside from all that, I will probably be going live. So I only go live if I've been a good girl and gotten most of my things done, and can take that little break. But I'm also, because it's trick-or-treating, I'm trying to I changed my daily schedule, got my workout in the afternoon. So I might be on live today, maybe around like 1 or 2 o'clock. And it's just very spontaneous. So if you subscribe, it usually puts like a little notification, I guess, if I go live. And I'm a consignment seller, so I sell on consignment. So I usually have consignment hauls that come in that I have to like go through and get on my trackers so that they don't get lost in my inventory. So that's usually what I'm doing, is just work that I can do while I can chit chat, because I don't know, I can't list and chat. I'm not that skilled. So it's usually like, if I'm hanging out, I want to be productive, but then at the same time,
I hear
get
that.
to see who's doing what.
Jennifer just dropped Lisa's link. She's getting very close. She only needs one. You know what? I don't like it, just one. Get over that hump and get it more than just the one needed for 400. Lisa only has 399. And y'all can check that out and see if you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification. Make sure you do leave those comments and let them know where you found them. $3.99, y'all. Still at $3.99. So if y'all haven't checked it out, see if y'all subscribed. I know I am. I am.
Lisa, I think I'm number 400.
Let me refresh it. Yep, you're at 400. What at least? A lot of people.
Johnny, you're making it happen.
And list. Yes, you're right. Yeah, that's for me. I don't know why. I see a lot of people that do live listings. For me, it's hard because I want to make sure I keep up with the chat, communicate with the chat while they're here. It's like we're having a tea time, so to say. So if I'm listing and I'm not watching the chat, I feel like I'm neglecting those who are here. And that's how I feel. Now, if I can do it, maybe if somebody else was with me on the panel, then maybe I would do it. But I don't know. I just don't feel right leaving the chat alone without talking to the chat while I'm going live. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do it. Mia, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see ya. Good.
The other thing I usually do is I come on through StreamYard. So if anyone is around to hang out, because I like in the chat, but I also, I don't know. I'd say you guys know me, but maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm chatty, so I would rather talk to you live and in person, which is how James and I got chatty. I said, James, you want to come on? Let's go.
Let's see. Lisa says I take the name. Wait. I'm waiting for it to show up in StreamYard. I take the names from people who leave comments and do a drawing for prizes. Ooh. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome, Thomas. And I say good afternoon because he's on the other side of the world. His day's almost over, or in the afternoon, about lunchtime.
Yeah, mate.
Hard for me to watch the chat when I am listening to videos. So, but yeah, it is true. It's a lot of work. But again, I am one of those that I have to be in the chat watching everybody who's commenting, because I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable and relaxed and enjoys being here, And that's just the way I am. Even with comments on my videos, every day I'm checking. If I get comments, I'm answering. I'm replying. I'm giving a thumbs up and a heart. It's just me. I get a lot, but I want to make sure I answer them all. So yeah. All right, everybody. James, you got anything going on today? Are you going trick-or-treating?
No, I'm not going to go trick-or-treating. I'm going to stick inside, and it's going to be snowing today. It's sunny with 31 degrees, but it's going to snow later on today, so I'm staying inside.
I'm going to give you 2 advices. To get 2 tips. Don't lick doorknobs outside from the cold.
Yeah, I found that out. Yeah, especially the metal ones. Yeah.
Stay away from yellow snow. Unless that's your thing.
Yeah.
And on that note,
I am thinking of creating a show, an afternoon show. I haven't decided if I'm going to or not. More like kind of like this, where you can bring people in, have debates about certain topics going on for the day. I just haven't decided yet.
One of the things I have to say before we close out, one of the things I like about the morning shows when I do this now, and I've been doing it for almost 4 years, I have to say that one of the things I always tell everybody, we can always agree to disagree. But as long as we can have a good debate on something, whether it's you may do it this way, I may do it this way, Becky may do it this way. But guess what? Somebody in the chat that's lurking might take something from all three of us and make it their own. That's what I like about this community. Everybody's got great ideas. Now, it may not work for me because I already have my plan and system and that I do. But I guarantee you, if I hear something that I like, I'm going to try it. And if it works, I'm going to keep doing it. So, yeah, that's what's good about it. So, yeah, always remember, it's always a great way to agree to, even if you don't agree to disagree.
But yeah, and that's what I kind of envisioned having somebody on where it's a debate, where it's a cordial debate, not a name calling debate. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, you got to have that. You got to have that balance. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much for coming in. I hope you all have a safe and happy and fun night on Halloween night. Be careful. Make sure that all the little ones are all lit up somehow, some way. From those who don't watch out for traffic in those neighborhoods that have kids. So please be careful, have fun, and don't forget tomorrow morning we'll be right back here at 8 o'clock every Monday through Friday. And so with that being said, like I said before in each and every show, don't forget today at 4:10 I am on Whatnot, all comics tonight. So hope to see y'all there. And as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
Adios.
Thank you.